Hello and welcome to my channel once again. Esther Deborah is my name. So this is the continuation of what I was saying. For me to open this channel, it was really a struggle. It took me years. I bought ring lights, but I was not able to start it because I was just asking God, how, all those things. Until a few days ago, I just pick up my phone. I said, there is somebody I'm hindering from being blessed from this. So, when he came out, he was just at the door. And his eyes just went straight to that girl. And he said, Chinasa, because my Igbo name is Chinasa. He said, Chinasa, are you going to stay with this girl? I said, yes. And automatically, he was so happy. I want to say something here. When somebody who don't want to see you, somebody who have, who is an enemy that, there are some secret enemies and there are enemies that are no secret. They want to show you, they have shown you that we don't want to. Suddenly become your friend. Please be careful. Don't do the type of mistake I did. Because I was so carried away, because this person, this is somebody that that don't want to see me. And he was suddenly happy, he was laughing. He was like, oh, that's nice, that's nice. He now went back to his room and he came out with biscuit and gave to this girl. And I remember when he went back to his room, although I don't know why after asking me that question, he went back to his room. So when he went back, I said to my husband, innocently and foolishly at the same time, I said to my husband, did you see? See now, he's happy to see us, this and that. So my husband was still angry because of the long time we have stayed without him coming out, So, but when, I tried to cheer him up. I said, did you see, that kind of foolish things? I was saying, not knowing that day, evil transaction took place that brought me a lot of pain, tears, sorrow, setback, lost, whatever you may call it. So he came out with that biscuit and he gave it to this girl. He now called those his servants and said, go and buy malt for my brother and the wife. And they now went and bought malt for us, which I gladly finished it, drank them. I drank it all. My husband also, Piam. We're happy. We were now gisting. He was now free with us. So happy. As we were going, I was like, did you see? Did you see? You think this, you think... Without knowing what's happened. Please, don't do it as I did. Be careful. In short, avoid that person that when you will be greeting him, he will not answer you, and suddenly he will be the one to greet you. I beg you, pause before you answer. I'm not encouraging keeping malice or, being in enmity, God forbid. I'm a Christian, I can't do that. But the Bible said we should watch and pray. So be careful. So after that, like I said, my husband was almost the time for him to travel. So, but before that, things were happening, but I cannot place my hand to it. So that when you got to the day my husband wanted to travel back, he traveled back. And I was alone in 4-bedroom flats with 5 toilets with this little girl. And then I was not even doing anything. My husband rented a shop for me, but the shop was still under construction. So I was waiting for them to finish so that I will start, I will open the shop. So like 247. I register her in school, so she goes to school, and when she's back, I was there with her, all those days. So it is well. One day something happened. I just prayed with her. After the prayer, I asked her to go to her room, which she did. And I lied down. So, now somebody that the husband, you just got married a month later, your husband traveled. So I was just, all those memories I have with him. So I was not sleeping. So I lied down. I just lied down, and I was just meditating on all those things that happened, the wedding, the traditional wedding, how God glorified himself at my traditional wedding, how everything, all those things. I was just meditating on it in my own room. And suddenly, what will I call it? Trance or vision or whatever you may call it. If you know what it is, you can still comment and tell me. Just confirm, like, I saw somebody that walked in to the flat. And that person is a young man, very young. The person just walked in. So when the person walked in, because in that apartment, like, here is a sitting room, and the other side of it is our dining side, and there's a door there. And when you pass through that door, the first room you will see is that where this girl, I'm not going to call her name, I nearly call her name now, that is her own room. So that will be the first room you will see. And the other room that is facing that room was where I was. So they were close, like opposite, like that. So, and the person just went straight. I was just watching the young man. He just went inside. And I was saying, how? I was the one that locked this door now before we pray, just to show you that I was not sleeping. I'm going to say shalom. See you
Eat long
in the next part.